Elena Wright had everything most people dreamed of: money, power, a mansion overlooking the city skyline. But after her husband died, her life felt empty. Richard Wright had been a powerful businessman. His name once carried weight in every boardroom. When he passed away suddenly, Elena inherited his empire. What she didn't inherit was peace. The mansion was quiet, too quiet, and there was one thing she never had: a child. In her world, that mattered more than anyone admitted. The night everything changed. It was a cold, rainy evening in the city. Elena's black SUV slowed near St. Mary's Hospital as traffic piled up. Red lights reflected on wet roads. Horns echoed in frustration. She leaned back in her seat, exhausted. Then she heard it. A baby crying. Not loud, weak, almost fading. She turned her head toward the hospital entrance and saw a teenage girl standing in the rain. The girl couldn't have been more than 16. She wore a soaked hoodie. Her arms were wrapped tightly around a newborn baby. Her hands were shaking. Elena's chest tightened. "Stop the car," she said. The driver hesitated. "Ma'am, this area." "Stop the car." Elena stepped into the rain. The girl froze when she saw her. "Please," the girl whispered, "don't call the police." "I'm not calling anyone," Elena said calmly. "What's your name?" "Zara." Elena looked down at the baby. And then the baby opened his eyes. Gray-green eyes. Rare. Familiar. The same eyes as her late husband. Elena felt the world tilt. "Where did you get this baby?" she asked. Zara swallowed hard. "He's mine." "You're still a child yourself." "I'm 17. "Where's the father?" Zara looked away. "He's dead." The baby cried again. Elena reached out and touched the blanket. It was cold, too cold. "You can't stay here," Elena said softly. "Come with me." Zara hesitated. Then, slowly, she nodded. The voice note. That night, Zara slept on the couch holding the baby. Elena couldn't sleep. She walked into her late husband's study for the first time since his death. Everything was untouched: the desk, the shelves, the silence. She opened a drawer and found Richard's old phone. The screen lit up. One notification blinked. One unheard voice note. Her hands trembled as she pressed play. Richard's voice filled the room. "Elena, if you're hearing this, I'm gone. I don't have much time. There's a girl named Zara. Protect her. They will come for the baby. If they take him, everything I worked for will disappear. Check the hospital records. That child is my son. I'm sorry." The voice note ended. Elena slowly sat down. Her husband had a child, a secret child, and he had been afraid. The truth comes out. The DNA test confirmed it. 99.99% match. The baby was Richard Wright's son. And the moment Elena learned the truth, everything changed. Her brother-in-law started calling. Board members demanded meetings. Police officers showed up asking questions. They said Elena was emotional, unstable, grief-driven. But Elena knew the truth. They wanted the child gone. She stood in front of cameras holding the baby and said, "This child is not a mistake. He is the truth." The media exploded. Some called her brave. Others called her foolish. Elena didn't step back. The fight. Her brother-in-law filed a court case. He claimed Elena was being manipulated, that the girl was lying, that the baby was a threat to the family legacy. Elena listened quietly. Then her lawyer placed the DNA report on the table. The judge studied the evidence. Silence filled the courtroom. Then the ruling came. The child stayed. Zara stayed. Healing. The mansion changed. It was no longer silent. There was crying, laughter, late-night feedings. Zara slowly healed. The baby grew stronger. One evening, Zara asked softly, "Do you hate him, your husband?" Elena thought for a long moment. "I hate what he did," she said. "But if he hadn't, you wouldn't be here." Zara's eyes filled with tears. The ending. Weeks later, Elena sat in the garden holding the baby. The sun slowly set behind the city. Lights turned on one by one. She whispered, "Pain brought you to me, but love will keep you here." That night, for the first time since her husband died, Elena slept peacefully. Because she didn't just inherit an empire, she found a family. And this time,